Hi guys, so today we're going to be showing you how to change the front brake pads on your Abarth 500. We'll loosen off the bolts before we lift the car. Now we need to lift the car up in the air to give us enough room to work. Now we've got the car up, we can remove the wheel. So now we need to remove the bolts that hold the caliper to the carrier. Now we need to move the caliper back out the way to remove the pads. Place your caliper in a way that's not going to pull on the line while you're working on the rest of the brakes. Now we can remove the old pads. We're going to be reinstalling the same pads we had on there, as these have still got plenty of life. This was just to show you the process of how to do it. When installing the new pads, you're going to need to wind back the piston, as they're going to have more material on them, so they won't fit with the piston sticking out. To do this, you can use the brake caliper wind tool, or I've just got a simple clamp here that will do the same job. Clamp down on the piston, which will wind it back in. And then remove the clamp. As you can see, the piston is now flush with the caliper. This will give us plenty of space to install the new pads. Put the pads back into the carrier. It's a good idea to apply some copper grease to the back of the pads at this point. Make sure the pads are sitting nice and flush in the carrier. Now we can install the caliper back over the pads. And reinstall the bolts that hold the caliper to the carrier. That's this side done. We'll then repeat the process on the other side. Remembering, once they're installed, to give the brake pedal a push a few times just to build up pressure. Where we've pushed the piston back, there'll now be a small gap between the pad and the piston. Now that we've changed the pads and everything's reinstalled, we can put the wheel back on, tighten up the bolts and drop the car back down. And there we go, that's all done.